on Coleman. Count on Coleman. If your world is looking strange, you can count on Coleman for change.
Hello, Baton Rouge. District 10, all of the districts. Here we are at Coleman's Media Podcast, and you know our purpose is to let you know what's going on in Baton Rouge. You all know that song, What's Going On? And so I have the privilege today to let you know a grand activity, a grand thing that's going to be happening here in Baton Rouge. And I have with me today one of my fellow favorite councilmen here. So take it away for me, Councilman Moak, and tell them about you and your connections to Baton Rouge, where you serve, what district, and what you're here today to talk about.
Well, first of all, I want to start off with this. You're too kind for calling me one of your favorites, but I really appreciate it. Thank you for that for that intro. As she stated, my name is Aaron Moak. I am an East Baton Rouge Metro Council member with Miss Carolyn Coleman of the District 10, and I am covering. My district is District 4. So I've been working as a council member. This is my probably 20th year. I served, I started off with the Chamber of Commerce in the city of Central and served as president of that. And then I moved into the council position there for 3 terms. And then at that point, it came available that the council member of District 4 was term limiting out, so I ran for that, and I came on, 5.5 years ago, and I had the distinct honor of starting to serve on the council with this lovely lady right here. So we've been serving together 5.5 years now.
That's right,
and
right.
It has definitely been a ride, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. Tell them how your district runs.
So my district is mainly the city of Central. So if you go up north, you got Hooper Road out by the airport. It doesn't cover the airport, but Greenville Springs Road, Hooper Road, all the way Jor Road, and basically every border is when you cross a river, you're going in Central, you're in my district. Wow. So, but then outside of that area is Florida Boulevard, Old Hammond Highway, some of Millerville, a little bit of O'Neill. It goes up O'Neill, a little bit up Millerville, and the Stevendale area. So, wow. You know, like everyone, we all cover quite a bit of an area.
That's right, and bump up too.
Yes.
One or the other for sure. Yes. And so here today, you have come to talk about a fun event that is also a way to help the community. And so tell us about that event. Yeah,
so, you know, I always love a great event downtown. And of course, every time I come downtown, I got to call Councilwoman Coleman and let her know that I'm coming in her district to have a good time. And of course, every time I come downtown, and especially meeting up with your council member and everyone out here, we always have a good time, right? That's what all about the city of Baton Rouge, East Baton Rouge Parish, and especially downtown is about having a great time, camaraderie, and being with everyone out in the public and the people and so on and so forth. So I appreciate the opportunity. But the event that we're having this weekend is what's called the Fifolet Halloween Festival. And, you know, this is our 15th year.
Wow.
And it started off a group of people, and they just wanted to do something for the community. You know, you have your Christmas parades, you have all the Mardi Gras parades and everything else, but, you know, one festival that you can really dress up in and costume out and have a good time, and kids love it. Parents love it. The adults can become kids for the day and so on. So, you know, we started this parade, and it's grown every year from there. But one of the big things that this organization enjoys doing is of course giving back to the community, and that's what a lot of these organizations are. So their big thing, or our big thing with the Fifolet Halloween Festival as a whole, is to give back to children and kids costumes every year. You know, I remember as a child, you know, growing up, and it's like, what do I want to be, and how can I get there and be that, and different situations. Sometimes you just have to, well, I guess I'll just have to deal with that. Well,
Yes.
we want to give kids the opportunity to be what they want to be and enjoy Halloween and have a good time. So when you go out there and you get all that candy, you're going to do it, you're going to have fun, and you're going to be who you want to be.
You better believe it.
So-
You better believe it.
But we're doing 2 costume giveaways, and I mean, this is how big it's grown. We was asked to come out to Donaldsonville, and because there's a lot of kids that need to be served out there. So if y'all want to mark this down on your calendars, you have 2 opportunities to get free costumes that we'll be handing out. One's going to be in Donaldsonville on 10/25 of 25, the 25th of October at 10:30 a.m. That's going to be at the Hickley M. Wagishback Center at 1201 McGinnis Street in Donaldsonville. Again, it's going to be on October 25th at 10:30 a.m. at the Wagishback Center, 1201 McGinnis Street in Donaldsonville. So anybody out there, please, let them know. Let them know where they can go and go pick out some great costumes. The second giveaway is going to be right here in East Baton Rouge Parish, and it's going to be on 10/26, the very next day at 3 p.m., and that's going to be at the Goodwood Library. They have a great facilities there at the library, a large open area room where we can put all the costumes out, and that's at 7711 Goodwood Boulevard. Again, that's October 26th at 3 p.m. at the Goodwood Library, and that's at 7711 Goodwood Boulevard in Baton Rouge.
Wow. And when you talk about these things, and you're talking about when you can collaborate with the entity there in Donaldsonville to make stuff happen for children, right. And then our library there on Goodwood Boulevard, collaborating with them to just make some good stuff happen for our children. Now, I know that there's not just one thing or 2 things, but there's several activities, really a whole week of goodness there. So tell the listening audience all about what you all have planned, and believe you me, I know about the planning and all that goes into it.
You do, and we've worked on a lot of events ourselves. I know you have a lot of great and wonderful events down here, downtown. And look, I got to commend you. Even outside of the normal events, Mardi Gras and the parades and Christmas and the things that go on, you do events all throughout the year for the public like this, for whether it's people in need or just to get the people out to meet each other and greet each other and get to know each other. So yeah, definitely, I commend you on all the events that you plan. So
thank you.
But yes, we do have lots of events that are scheduled, and everything starts off this Thursday night. Now, the Fifolet Halloween Festival is mostly geared toward kids and adults and everything else. But what starts Thursday night, we have the 2025 Fifolet, what's called the Zombie Crawl. And that is a pub crawl.
All right.
So it is more of an adult event.
Okay.
But, we want to get everybody in the mood and everything. So what we'll have is not only the Zombie Crawl pub event, but we'll have a costume contest, a zombie makeup contest. We'll have the best themed zombie. We'll have a zombie walk. So you won't just be crawling bar to bar. We want to see you act like a zombie and get out there and get your drinks. We got the dead last zombie for the last one that stumbles into the last place.
Wow.
We got the behind the bar plaques and bragging rights and everything, but all of that starts off downtown right here in your district in 3rd Street, on 3rd Street. We got Mother's Lounge is where we're going to do all the complimentary makeup and everything. So come out, get dressed up, bring whatever you have that might look like a zombie, take some of your old clothes, tear them up, and then we'll do the rest and help you out there. Once we do that, we're going to go North Boulevard down to Town Square, and different surprise events going on there. And it starts off at 6 p.m., so please join us at 6 o'clock. Then we'll make our way down to the Bingo Tap Room. We're going to go to 13 Social. We're going to go to Squeaky Pete's.
Wow.
We're going to go to the Somewhere Bar. And each one of these places has kind of a special drink for us. So it's going to be a great time. We bring it back down to Happy's Irish Pub, and then we end up at Mother's Lounge. So from 6 to midnight, come out, have a good time, enjoy, relax, and get ready for the weekend. So this is for our adults. They can get ready for the weekend because they go have the kids the rest of the time to enjoy the rest of the festival
There
with.
you go.
So
That's Thursday.
that is Thursday night.
Okay.
Yes.
Thursday. So we start off at Mother's Lounge.
At Mother's Lounge.
On Thursday.
Right. So it's right when you enter 3rd Street off of North Boulevard. It's right there, basically in the Shaw Center area.
Yes.
So easy to get to, plenty of parking downtown, right by the garage. Come on down and have a good time. So that's one.
That's one.
Well, that's one.
That's Thursday.
Correct. The next night is the Fifolet Halloween Ball. Now, if you think a Mardi Gras ball is fun and just putting on your tux and your evening gown and you go out and you sing and dance and have a good time, imagine doing every bit of that in a costume, fully costumed out. And when I say if you've never been to one of these balls, to see people in these full costumes, it is just absolutely amazing, and it's just as gorgeous as a Halloween ball.
All right. Okay. And I'm not going to even try and guess who you'll be. I'm just going to wait. I'll wait to see. I'll wait to see.
Well, yes, we kind of got a surprise. And don't look in my office Wednesday,
Okay,
because it's
okay.
kind of all kind of being stacked up in there. So, I wanted to make sure I
peeking.
didn't forget anything. So, for the ball, I could be here and then jump right over to where the ball is.
Right.
But
That's right.
But what we have is it's at the Lod Cook Center. And we have tables, we have entertainment, we have our band, which is going to be, trying to pull here, I didn't have that information with me, but we do have a live band. We have a costume contest, we have a table decorating contest. Oh, live music by Petty Betty. Now, Petty Betty has done a lot of events, things that we've done, whether it's through Apollo or the Halloween Ball or other stuff. They are amazing, and they're not just one particular genre. They span the whole areas, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. I think they were doing Beyonce last time I saw them. So they do very, very well. So, but yeah, come on out. This is our biggest fundraiser, by the way. We sell the tables. We have different live auction stuff that you can purchase. We have the table decorating contest you can enter, but this is one of our biggest fundraisers for the event. Look, the crew members only pay $31 a year because it's the 1031 consortium. So it's not like we're making money off of membership dues, but the more we make, the more that we are able to help with the community and the costume giveaway and everything. So that is Friday night, right here at LSU at the Lod Cook Center.
And so if you want to be petty and see Betty, you had better be
ready.
There you go. That's it. And so that's Friday night at...
That is Friday night. I want to say kind of start entering around 6 or 7.
All right. Yes.
And I think everything really gets kicked off right after that.
Great. Okay.
All right, now we go get into the weekend, and now we're going on to Saturday. And this is where we want you to bring you and the whole family down for an amazing time downtown. Dress up, have a good time. But we have the Fifolet 5K. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be running.
What?
But there are a lot of people that enter these fun runs in a 5K. I guess they're going to circle Baton Rouge several times, but I know they have a lot of fun runs down here. But they do wonderful. Yes. So
and everybody really don't have to run; they can walk. Just walk fast.
Yeah, they walk just really fast. Look, we want you to come out, get energized, get pumped up, and enjoy us. But bring the kids. Yes. Bring the pets. We have strollers that are welcome in here. We have pets that are welcome in here on leash. We have a pumpkin run for the kids. So that's a little small event that they can be a part of without having to run that whole 5K.
Yeah. So, probably could do it, though. Probably could do it. Probably could do it.
But that has a 9 a.m. It's a lot of people have been registering, but we do have some late registration at 9 a.m. and they can pick up their packets and everything. They get their numbers. This is a timed event, so for our professional runners. It is something they can count toward their timing and everything else throughout the
Okay.
year. I didn't know this till we started doing fun runs in Central, but that's a serious group. And when I say they want to know how the timer's going to work, they want to know where it's going to end, and everything else, that's a serious group when it comes to those professional runners.
But you all are ready for that.
We are ready for it.
Ready for them.
10 o'clock, we're going to have the opening ceremony. And what we do at the opening ceremony is we have welcome the festival organizers, we do the national anthem, we do our blessing of the festival, and then we introduce the Fifolet Royal Court. We love to have everybody join us for that. And speaking of court, I do have them right here.
Yes.
So, look, not only do we have a king and queen, just like a Mardi Gras ball, but we also have a prince and a princess.
Wow.
Because we want the kids to be involved in this. And in Halloween, you know, it doesn't have to be all scary and ghoul and everything like that. The kids enjoy it and they just want to have fun for the night. You know, it was one of the biggest things that I look forward to. Even as an adult with my kids, I would dress up with them and go, we'd pick the family costume and we'd go trick-or-treating with them. So, but I would like to tell you a little bit about our princess is Miss Amelia Quinn. And she is... I think we have a picture up there. She is absolutely gorgeous. To see them interact with all of us and the announcement party and everything, they just absolutely love it. We have our prince, Timber Eugenio. He is this year's prince. We have our king, King Kyle Bove. King Kyle. I hope I didn't kill that name. I apologize if I did. And we have Queen Johnny Adams. So that is our court right there.
Okay. So every court has to have you got your king and your queen, but and your prince and your princess, but every court has to have a grand marshal. So let's guess who that grand marshal will be. Why don't you let us know?
Thank you very much for that. Hi, I'm your 2025 Grand Marshal for the Fifolet Halloween Festival and Parade.
Give it up. Give it up.
Thank
Give
you.
it up. Yes.
It was an honor to be selected and be a part of this. I've seen all this over the years and everything, and thoroughly enjoyed being a part of it. And I really got involved when I saw what they did with the community. That's one thing. Just like you, I like to get involved with stuff to do with the community, but not only just the community, but to the kids and everything, to see that light in their eyes and all. And this was one of it here. So to all the crew out there, to everyone that nominated me or picked me, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. And I want to invite everyone to come out and see our Grand Marshal float that not only myself will be on, but Miss Carolyn will be with us also. So, you know, you might not come out and see me, but come out and see D District 10 on our float. And we'll have several other council members with us. And the king and queen have their own float. And we'll have lots of guests that who knows who you might see riding with us. So
Wow, I'm excited about that. And I'm going to say this, that I know that the persons that's a part of this organization, they didn't have a problem with nominating you as the Grand Marshal, because what I know about Councilman Aaron Moak is that whatever he does, he puts his all into it, and he's going to question and he's going to get the answers, and then he will make sure that he get in it and gives his all. So they've made a great choice, and I just can't wait until I see all of this. And then, yes, ride in that great parade.
yeah, so that's the whole introduction thing. And look, whether you're downtown getting together or floats and everything, come by and at least be a part of that and congratulate all of these people and tell them, thanks for the hard work that they're doing.
Yes.
That's what these king and queen and prince and princess, and they work very hard all year to do that. So we want to recognize them. So at 10:30 the race begins. 12 p.m. The winners will be announced of the race, and then we move into our arts market. So not only do we have the run downtown, but then we have the whole area right around the North Boulevard area and the court and all that. But the whole arts market, this is where the kids get to have fun. Pumpkin carving contest,
Wow.
face painting. We have Books Ahoy. The first 100 children receive free books to celebrate the magic stories and spooky season. We have a trick-or-treat trail. So not only before the parade, not only having to wait till the parade to get candy, they can get candy now. To all the parents out there, it's Saturday, wire them up, keep them going until we get to the parade, because they will enjoy it. And who knows, by the time that parade's over with, all you got to do is load them in the car and take them home. So,
yes, and they'll be ready for the bed.
Correct. We have a pumpkin playland. We have face painting, live music. We have a vendor village, which will be selling stuff that you may want to put out at your home or start getting gifts for Christmas and things like that.
Wow.
So
you've left no stone unturned.
right. I mean, it has just been everything. We have story time. Where you get to hear spooky stories and entertainment for everyone. We have a costume parade. The children have their own costume parade that they can enter into, and a children's costume contest if they don't want to do the parade. So, and then this is the one that's really going to fill your stomach up, but we have a pumpkin pie eating contest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Are you baking?
I am not baking.
Oh, okay. All right. No, you're not baking.
I want to make sure people are still around for the parade. So
You're not baking. You're not baking. Okay.
No.
All right. Okay.
All right, so that afternoon and evening, here we go. This is where we get into the Halloween parade. And look, we have so many people that that put these floats together, and they have a good time. And you can see all the people riding on the float are just there to make sure the public and you have a wonderful time. We're going to be throwing candy and little giveaways and all. One thing we don't do is we don't throw beads, because we don't want to get all that stuff stuck in our sewer system.
That's correct.
we know how that works, right?
How that works. That's right.
So everybody's most likely going to pick up that candy somehow or
that's
another.
Right. That's it.
So
Going to pick it up.
The parade will start over here right by the 13th gate, and it'll flow through downtown Baton Rouge.
What's that, Ferdinand?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Ferdinand.
we have a best float decor. We have a best adult dance troupe. We have a dance team. We have the best theme representation. We have just people having the most fun, the scariest, the best music, and whoever can suck up to the judges the best.
Yes.
They just might win. We encourage it.
There
Our
you go.
judges encourage it.
That's
So
it.
if you have a big pile of candy, you might want to say, instead of throwing the little Snickers bars,
That's right.
save you a whole pack of them.
Pack of 'em.
Who knows? You just might win if you go enter the parade and everything.
Wow.
So
candy, that drives a parade. I love it. Get me excited.
right. So
No.
so Councilwoman Cohen, that is the whole parade, the whole festival from Thursday to Saturday. And look, thank you so much for the opportunity for getting this message out there. And we encourage everyone, please come out and join us.
And again, tell me about the name of the festival. What does that mean? The Fifolet. That must mean just a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it has to. be.
Basically, it's a whole lot of fun. People getting together for a good time,
Great.
for a great cause, and look, Halloween. Everybody talks about Halloween and different opinions and everything else. But even myself as a kid, and probably yourself as a child, you remember those times and going door to door and meeting people and seeing all the other kids out and everything. And we want to just give that opportunity for everyone to come down in a safe environment,
And that's
in a safe place,
safe place.
and get as much candy as you can get.
I love the fact that it's free to attend. It's family. It's a family zone and a no scare zone. So you all make sure you let the children know that. The purpose of this is not to scare the children. Now, adults, if you all get scared, it goes with the territory. But our children, nah. And it's family centered and all about just having fun.
Yes, there's so many things out there. Halloween is seen as this adult thing, and the 13th Gates downtown and do an amazing job at everything they do. There's haunted houses all over the place, but I just remember with my kids.
Yes.
And it was so great to be able to continue my own dressing up with the kids and taking them out and having a good time and showing them what a good time it can be. And we want you to come out and do that same thing with your kids. Like Councilwoman Coleman said, in a safe place, in a safe areas for the kids, not so scary, everything that you could possibly want from the adult range to the children's range, we've got you covered this weekend.
And you hear Councilman Moak always talking about what he did with his son. I wouldn't be surprised if they're not going to be down there, because they're usually out and about with him with the different activities that he has. So I'm looking forward to seeing you fellas.
I think they have a tracker on me, because every time I go downtown, I get a text. And it's like,
yes.
what you doing downtown? It's like,
down
where are we going? What are we doing? I'm like,
that's at 360, y'all.
Yeah,
That's at
right.
360.
Right.
So you all have heard all that's happening, and that's from Thursday to Saturday.
Thursday to Saturday afternoon, evening. Come downtown, enjoy a nice meal at one of our great restaurants downtown, get you a bite to eat at the festival, at the vendors that we have. And even when the parade's over, that dusk area and everything, downtown is absolutely gorgeous. In the evening time, when that sunset starts going over the river, take your family out and enjoy a nice meal downtown and support one of our local restaurants. Support our downtown businesses and everything,
that's much important.
I know that's kind of getting off to a different thing, but we have a wonderful, vibrant downtown when people come in and use it and see what we have to offer.
That is most important in this parade. All of these activities are just adding to what we have going on downtown. So Baton Rouge, and see, I cannot just say District 10, because I have to say Baton Rouge. All of the districts will be bringing their children, and we say, come on out, bring your children, and you come. I say, bring your children. And so we'll have children and adults who may feel like children, pets, to just come on down and enjoy all of the festivities beginning on Thursday. And then those of you that are in schools, guess what? You'll have Monday and Tuesday off, because that's a fall break. So you will have a long weekend. I mean, no excuse for not coming on out. And so I want to thank you for coming to share this. These are the kinds of things that we need to get out so that the people in Baton Rouge can know all that's going on, and know that this is the kind of stuff we enjoy doing as council members. And I just want to thank you for coming and sharing. And if it's any last word you want to tell them.
Thank you for the opportunity to promote this. I know that, as council members serving together, we all do different things in our districts and everything else, and we worked all downtown together and so on. But thank you for the opportunity for promoting this. Thank you for the opportunity for allowing me to be here and let the public know these wonderful public events that happen right here in the city of Baton Rouge, and that happen in the District 10.
You all heard him. And so I say thank you, and remember, Coleman cares.
Count on Coleman. Count on Coleman. If your world is looking strange, you can count on Coleman for change.